What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Tony here, and in this video we're going to be comparing Redbubble to Printful. Let's go. So when it comes to print quality, it really is the final nail in the coffin. I mean, nobody's taking a shirt and talking about how great it is when the design is flaking or the threads of the shirt are ripping apart from the seams. So quality when it comes to whatever you do in the print world is so important. I've printed over 10,000 shirts within the past year, you guys, and I have a very hands-on, handcrafted, delicate approach when it comes to dealing with different shirts. So just know that it's coming from a very heartfelt place. So when it comes to this review, there's going to be a few things that we're going to look at, you guys. It's going to be the color, the print, the feel, and then the overall quality. And then we're going to wrap up our review 1 out of 5 and discover which one is in the lead, which one looks the best, and you guys are going to see who lands on top. In this review, we're going to be looking at a digital piece that I did a few years ago called Him that I had printed on a t-shirt. It was so important for me, obviously, that the print color is vibrant and as true to life as possible. In this review, we're going to look at 2 different print styles, 2 different color combinations, 2 different processes that created this on a t-shirt. I can remember when I did this, this was actually one of my first digital paintings I've ever done in my entire life, and I was so nervous and scared and terrified to do it, but now it's one of my favorite pieces that I've ever done. This is the quality report. First up in the review is going to be Redbubble. Redbubble has been around for a few years. They started in 2016. They began in Melbourne, Australia, and they offer so many different things. I mean, stickers, wall art, shirts, obviously, hoodies, anything you can imagine. They've even branched into home decor. I'm sure they do pillows at this point. So it's getting crazy how much they're able to do. But this review is based off of a shirt that I had printed through them. And let's just get into it. I'm gonna try the shirt on and then we're gonna break it down. Okay, so I'm sure you're excited and I have the shirt on. Here's the reveal, Redbubble. Let's go. I had to be dramatic with it, I'm sorry y'all. So in these reviews, I don't want to get too technical, but just by looking at this, I can tell that this was probably like a screen printed design that they did, and screen printing for designs this complex are probably not the best way to go. So on that, they lost maybe 1 point. As far as the colors, they are pretty vibrant. They are pretty vibrant, and they do look like the colors, similar to the colors that I had in the original. So I'll give them a few points on that. The colors are accurate. They definitely could have had it where the colors look completely different, and I can't say that that's really the case here. The overall print, I would say, is not good. I would say they're gonna lose points on that. The overall print just doesn't look cohesive, and it's a little lower on the shirt than I had intended for them to place it. So, I mean, I could say that could have been my error when I uploaded the image, so they just printed it where they had saw I placed it, but it's just something about it just looks very thrown together. For the lack of a better word, like it wasn't handled with love. You know, it just looks like they printed something on a shirt and then said, here you go. Really comfortable. I really like how it feels and fits on me. So it's a very comfortable shirt. The shirt itself is awesome. I would wear this all day long. But I would say this one is not impressing me. There's something about how the colors don't marry together. There's something about how low the design is. There's something about how this yellow is really screaming out way more than the rest of the design, and it's just not making me feel at peace about the design. So Redbubble, we reviewed it. Let's move on to Printful. Printful, with their design, it looks completely different than the previous one. The color, the vibrancy, it's a completely different feeling. It has the same vibe as the original work. The positioning is much better. I remember making the positioning different for this one as well, so that was my error. But it just looks so much more true to the original, and I love this. To me, this is comparable with something you could find at any store, and that's definitely the feeling and the vibe that I want to create with anything that I create. The print, like I said before, is very vibrant. I love it. I mean, this is the type of print that makes me excited. It makes me feel energized. It makes me like, wow, let's do more. Let's create more work. It inspires me. It's so cool. It breathes a second life into my actual work that I did, and I I love it. I can't say anything about it. This is really almost a perfect review. I mean, the feel of the shirt feels great. It's very soft. It's 100% polyester, like all over prints usually are. And it's so true to life of the original image. So we are now near the end of the video, and this is the moment to decide who was the best quality. Now, with this review, I feel like it's pretty obvious, but just for the sake of protocol, we're gonna do it, okay? Quality report. First up, Redbubble. Redbubble, just, I had mentioned before, color quality is not the best. Print quality is not the greatest. Shirt was awesome. Love the feel of it. I feel like it's a shirt that I would wear all the time. But based on the merit of the print, I wouldn't even suggest this company to anyone that wants to print. I mean, I know companies can change, but based off of solely this one shirt, I would have to give this a 2 out of 5. That's what it is. I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but I just gotta be real with you guys. And no, every time I do a review, it's getting raw, okay? We're not thinking about feelings. We're thinking about realness, okay? 2 out of 5 here. Just horrible execution. If I could have returned this, I would have. I would never want to sell this. So let's go over to Printful. Printful, like I had mentioned before, additional to the shirt being something that I would like to wear, and as well as I said, Redbubble, the base shirt was awesome. The print itself, man, it just brought a second life to the print. It made my original artwork just sing off of the shirt, and it made me want to make more. And that feeling is priceless. So Printful wins this. They're a 5 out of 5. I mean, there's nothing that I can look at this and say, man, y'all suck, or man, y'all just try, or y'all, they didn't do anything wrong in this situation. They gave me something that made me a very happy customer.